All right, gang, here we are at a 2024 Bennington 208S Tritoon for sale. We're here on the beautiful fresh waters of Norris Lake Tennessee. It is a windy day today here. We hope that you won't hear exactly how bad that wind is blowing. Taking some steps to try to cut down on the wind noise. So this is a one-owner boat. It's been used here exclusively on Norris Lake since it was new. We've got about 60 hours on that Yamaha, 115 horsepower, 4-stroke outboard motor. And there is going to be a transferable slip to this one. It's not where we're sitting right now. We're actually just pulled this one out of the covered slip to have some better light for our photographs and video walkthrough tour. But there will be a transferable covered slip available with this one if anyone does want to leave it right here where it's currently at. So this one has about actually Bennington calls this about a 20 feet, 9.5 inch LOA. LOA is going to be your length overall. When you account for the motor, we've actually got about a 23 foot LOA. Again, length overall. Pontoon lengths, again, we've got Tritoon, there's 3 tunes down there. Pontoon lengths are coming in right at about 19 feet 4 inches. Length on the deck, that's going to be the length of this platform right here. So basically right there, up to the bow area. Length on the deck is just under 19 feet. It's 18 feet 11 inches. We got a foot beam. Of course, that bimini top is overhead. Mooring cover is included. Now I also want to point out on that Tritoon, we do have 3-inch lifting strakes on the center pontoon. So that's going to be on the both sides of that center pontoon. We got a 33-gallon fuel tank, and we've also got the aluminum underskin wave guard or splash guard. I'll show you what I mean there. It's going to be under the deck here. That's where we've got that aluminum down through the back. So see, you do have the it is uncovered up here towards the bow, but then as soon as you get back, I believe that's probably about where the fencing is, right below the fencing. That's going to be aluminum skin all the way through there. And what that does actually is it really cuts down on the wind drag a lot. So with this one as equipped with that 115 horsepower 4-stroke motor, we did see top speeds right at about 23 miles per hour. Now this one's rated for up to 140 horsepower. But again, with that 115, we reached about 23 miles per hour. Very windy conditions and about a half tank of fuel. So, and again, that's 33-gallon fuel capacity, so there's probably about 15 gallons in there or so, give or take. All right, so we're here for our video walkthrough tour. As usual, you're going to find the full list of specifications, features, options, current asking price, and all that and more will be over our website. Now, keep in mind, we do not monitor that YouTube comment page, so if you do have any questions about this one, please take the time to reach out to us through the website. Down in the video description, there will be a direct link to this listing at the website. Well, that'll take you right to our website, the listing page, where there's going to be a photo slideshow tour. And we're going to have a lot of the written specs for it, current asking price. Of course, all of our contact information where you'll be able to reach out to us by phone, by text, or by email, whatever's most convenient for you. And then from that page, there'll also be another printable PDF spec sheet. I'll have even more details. So I'm going to step over our bow entry gate right here. We do have 3 entry gates. We've got one here in the bow, one on the port side, one on the stern. And I believe we had about 23-inch clearance in, about 23 inches was the clearance, the largest clearance in our entry gates. I believe that was a bow gate and a port side gate. Back here on our stern, I believe it was a little bit less, maybe about 20 inches back there. We do have what appears to be like a newer gate stop for Bennington. Do have a full length hinge, and then that's going to go down and actually kind of stops into place right there. So you've got that on 2 of these gates, basically 2 wider gates. And then when you get to there, you push that down, it kind of locks into place there. So yeah, we got that same bow stop here, and then your more traditional bow stop here on your back gate, where you're just going to lift up, and then you're going to kind of set it down into that door stop right there. We've got 2 pair of two sets of removable cup holders right there. So that's the kind where you can just take wherever you're sitting and just take that with you, move it around. So we got that one there, this one here. But yeah, you just move those around. So you just kind of wedge into that seat right there. So wherever you're going to be sitting, you can always have some cup holders nearby. Otherwise, we've got 3 mounted cup holders, I guess you'd call it. We've got one back here in your L-shaped lounge seat. We've got 2 up here at your driver's helm. And so then you add the other 4 to it. That's going to give you 7 cup holders in total. All right, we've got the plastic molded seat bases here, and we've got storage integrated below in that roto molded plastic seat base. And this seat back here, this one's going to lift up. You've got a little storage right there. It's a good place to stow some fenders. We've got 6 kicker stereo speakers, and these do have some mood lights on these, and I've actually got those turned on right now, so you can see that. We've got like a little blue glow out of there. And we've got that vinyl weave flooring. Center pontoon in-floor storage locker. And speaker number 3 and 4 here to driver's console. We do have 2 armrests here in your driver's seat. We got tilt steering wheel with C-Star hydraulic assisted power steering. Our kicker AM, FM, USB, auxiliary input, Bluetooth stereo. Again, 6 kicker speakers throughout. 12-volt power outlet right here. Again, that's one of those 7 cup holders. You have a functional horn. We basically function test everything on this one. Everything does function as it should. That center in-floor storage locker goes down to that center pontoon. It does have a bilge pump down there. It can be set on manual or automatic. We function test all of our navigation lights. Those all function just fine. We've got a fuel gauge, tachometer with a digital hour meter display, your drive trim gauge, and again, we've got mood lights, we've got docking lights, functional horn, and a functional live well. Here we've got a Garmin depth and fish finder sonar. This is a Garmin Striker 4 depth fish finder sonar. You see we've got engine water temperature, your depth finder, battery volts, clock on there as well. And you can do a split screen with this one, or you can do a nav screen. They're going to call this a waypoint map. Does not have a lake card in there, but you can track the passage you're going. Zoom in and out. That screen right there is going to have the compass heading, your depth, and GPS speed on it. And of course, this menu where you get to your other screen options. You can do the combination there as well. All right. Engine hours. Turn that display on right there. We're showing 59.1 engine hours. We'll just go ahead and call that 60 engine hours. And this one is rated for 11 persons right there, and again is rated for up to 140 horsepower. I believe that's all the features there at the dash. We do have a little courtesy light over here on the side. Some storage underneath our helm compartment. Here's our center storage locker right here. Now our mooring cover is actually up in the front of that, behind that backpack and water bottle. And we've got 3 of your poles for that mooring cover, your support poles. And under this compartment here is going to be access to our transom live well. And essentially you got a switch up there at the dash that's going to bring lake water in. Of course, you're going to put this in place whenever well, and then whenever you're ready to drain that, you just pull that out and let that water drain. Daddy long leg in there. Now going over to our rear deck, we do have a 4-step swim-boarding ladder, and we've got a little rear-facing bench seat back here. We've got a single battery with the battery selector switch. Yamaha fuel water separator filter right over here. That's actually, I believe, the pump for that live well. You can see the backlight of those kicker speakers, and here, where those other 2 kicker speakers are, make a total of 6 kicker speakers. Fuel fill is going to be underneath this hatch right here. Again, that's about a 33 gallon. I think Bennington calls it a 32 gallon fuel tank. Just rated up to 33. Again, C-Star. Outboard hydraulic steering. Again, 115 horsepower. That is a 23 model engine, I do believe. Not at the website. But yeah, I believe this is the 2024 model boat, 2023 model engine. We do have transferable warranty on this one. Bennington Warranty is going to be through July 8th of 2033. Yamaha warranty is going to be through August 23rd of 2026. Both of those are going to be transferable one time. And yeah, I think we covered everything on this one. So we always like to show you all the wear and tear that we've noticed. We'll go ahead and get into that now. Our interior, basically all of our seats are in good shape. We do have a little staining here and there. Now, got a little bit of staining back here on this corner seat. I believe all of that's going to come out. Just needs some good product on there. And I think that you can say the same with all of our seats up here, but up on the top backrest of our seats, we do have some stains in a few areas. A bit of spider droppings on here. Typically with the right product, if those don't sit on there too long, they will come out. Sometimes they can be a little stubborn, especially these up here on the top of your seat backs. But we do want to call your attention to all of those, so you can make an informed decision about this one, perhaps before you actually travel out to come see it in person. Again, we do want to show you all those. Let me think here. Otherwise, I think everything was in good shape here in the interior. Flooring looked to be in good shape. Helm area was in good shape. Again, everything did pass function testing. Let's go over to the exterior here. Oh, actually, back here underneath this rear bench seat is probably about the only wear really we noticed in our aluminum fencing and aluminum fence paneling. We do have like two, three little dings right in there. Kind of moving this camera view around, hoping that you kind of catch those areas and see what we're talking about. Sometimes you just really got to work that camera angle around. We'll try to show this in photographs too, but again, the video really works well for stuff like this, where you can actually kind of get a better feel for it. And hopping over here to the exterior, these look pretty good down here. I think there was a few scratches in the pontoons. Probably somewhere over here on this side. In a minute, see if we can find it. Yeah, here we are, right up here. Little scratch, two areas right in here. That's a lighter scratch there. Maybe a few little rubs on the rub rail exterior here. Fencing does look to be in good shape. Up here around our corner bumpers, these also look to be in good shape. Your little wave deflector, in good shape. Front of your pontoons are all in good shape. I've actually been using a we do have a little bit of that. That would be the port side pontoon, just up here, just on that front edge. There, kind of cut down on that, but again, rest of that fencing all looks to be in good shape. We've got 4 stainless steel tie-up cleats, one in each corner, and I will say there's a spot here that kind of caught our attention. Spot right there kind of caught our attention, and actually I'm going to go show you that a little closer up. It actually turned out not to be anything. So that's actually the spot right in here. And excuse me, my guess that was probably a little fender rub. That might be a little bit of I think that's dirt right in there. Gonna come off? Yeah, that's gonna come off. So that probably does it with this one. So again, this is the 2024 Bennington 208 Tritoon for sale. Again, here on the freshwaters of Norris Lake Tennessee. There is going to be a transferable slip with this one, undercover where it can stay, and where we're currently located at, which is going to be on the east end of the lake, kind of the southeast end where we're at right now. Now, if you want to be somewhere else on the lake, please feel free to reach out to us. There are other slips available for pontoons and runabouts, kind of lake wide. There are going to be some options on both ends of the lake, I do believe, here at the current time. And houseboat slips are still in high demand, but pontoon and runabout slips are becoming a little bit more readily available. And I do believe that's gonna do it for this one. We talked about everything we need to talk about. Again, do visit the website. Full list specifications and features over there. Current asking price, all that and more. It's all going to be over at our website. Again, there's going to be a direct link down in that video description. Take you right to the listing page for this one, where you can reach out to us by phone, by text, or by email. Before we do sign off, I do like to remind you, if you send us an email through the website, if you have not gotten an email reply within 1 business day, please do check your spam folder. We're very quick about returning customer emails, and generally are getting replies back out to you within 1 business day. But if you have not gotten one reply back, do check that spam folder. And if it's not in there, then maybe just reach out to us. We do have a little bit of a dent right here on that rail. Just notice that right there up on that top rail. And otherwise, there's going to be 2 things coming up over top of your screen as we do sign off here. Top right hand corner is going to be a shortcut to our current listings playlist. That's where you find everything that's currently available. The video tours for everything is currently available there at our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/yournewboat. Or again, that current listings playlist link will be coming up over top of your screen. And the other thing coming up over your top of your screen as we sign off is going to be a shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, it's a great way to get notified anytime something new does come available. And again, I thank you for joining us. Again, this is the 2024 Bennington Tritoon 208. Powered by that 115 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke outboard motor. Again, I thank you again for joining us.